Hello and welcome to Dateline Lagos on Channels Television. I'm Ayotunde Balogun. Coming up on the program, Lagos State Government empowers 350 artisans, State Government engaged residents on Lagos Island Model City Plan, and State Government pays over 4 billion naira to 1,455 retirees. 350 Lagosians are the latest beneficiaries of the 5th edition of the Lagos State Community Sensitization and Empowerment Program. Wife of the Lagos State Governor, Dr. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, who is in charge of the initiative, says the people living with disabilities, widows, the youth, and other residents were carefully selected across the state to benefit from the 2024 empowerment exercise to help them become independent and feed their family.
Grinding machine, popcorn equipment, sewing machine, catering essentials, soap-making tools, among other equipment are all displayed at the Lagos House, Ikeja, to be distributed to beneficiaries of the 5th edition of the Lagos State Community Sensitization and Empowerment Program.
The wife of the Governor of Lagos State.
The initiative, organized by the Office of the First Lady, Dr. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, is to support 350 Lagosians trained in different skills and also help them make a living on their own.
As you can see, there are a lot of things here. All of you are going home with the items you are seated behind. Nobody is taking a dime from you, but see this as an opportunity to empower yourself. Because if you collect this today and you use it wisely, you'll be able to empower another person. But if you see it as something you want to sell, you will sell it, you will finish spending the money immediately, and you will go back to begging. And that's what she is trying to guide against. We're coming to your houses. If you notice, we've collected your addresses. So if we know you are using it well, we will empower you more. But if we can't find what we've given you and you've sold it, no way. We will even fight you.
Consider this grand opportunity in becoming one of the contributors towards economic growth, even as you transform to being financially independent. At this junction, I also want to emphasize the importance of unity and collaboration within communities. By working together, supporting one another, we can achieve greater things and encounter minimal challenges in developmental advancement. Once again, I want to thank the delectable and supportive First Lady of Lagos State, Dr. Claudiana Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, the grand organizer of this laudable program, the sponsors, as well as the volunteers who have made this event possible. Your dedication and commitment to improving the lives of women is highly valued, and such gestures do not go unnoticed. To all participants in attendance, I urge you to be proactive in your pursuit for employment and lift each other up along the way. In addition, the Ministry of Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, we have about 19 skill acquisition centers across the state. If you need to know more about what you are doing, please avail yourself with the opportunity. You can walk into any of our skill acquisition centers and tuition. They are all tuition free.
The State Commissioner for Wealth Creation and his counterpart in charge of the Ministry of Commerce, Cooperatives, Trade and Investments encourage beneficiaries to utilize their equipment judiciously and not sell it off.
The purpose of this program is to provide you beneficiaries with knowledge, skills and equipment necessary to empower yourselves and be useful to your respective communities. I therefore encourage you to fully engage in the activities that will make each and every one of you to be independent. Take advantage of the resources and opportunities that will be presented to you today. Remember, the power to create wealth and positive change lies within each and every one of us. See this as an opportunity to grow. Don't see it as an opportunity to make what you want to make now. Look into the future. It's not bad now. A journey of 1,000 miles starts with a step. See, so many people are out there that they don't have this opportunity you have. Take advantage of it. And look, I'll tell you one thing. To make it in life, it's not easy. For you having this opportunity, hold it firmly. and see that, yeah, the future is bright. Challenges will come, but be strong-minded and be positive that I'm going somewhere. With this little one you're starting with, if you use it well, our Excellency will surely call you again and see how well you've used it.
I would like to believe that the community sensitization and mega empowerment program that we are gathered here today at the behest of our esteemed First Lady, it is not just a one-time event, it is a catalyst for change, a beacon for hope, for all those striving to break the chains of poverty and inequality. I urge all beneficiaries here today to seize this opportunity as esteemed on you by Her Excellency the First Lady, to utilize the empowerment materials provided and to strive for the intended benefits with determination and resilience.
Mrs. Sanwo-Olu promised to continue to empower the people of Lagos State through collaborations with ministries to ensure no one is left out.
A lot of people write letters to our office requesting for one help or the other. It could be financial, it could be equipment-wise. So this is how this idea came out, and we decided, let's do it properly. If we're going to help, we'll do it properly. And then we also took advice from Ministry of Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation. We also learned things from the LSETF and then the Ministry of Wealth Creation. We were able to take the people that are seated here today by using a structure, looking at, from the letters that had been written to us, people with disability, the widows that approached us, some youths that also approached us, some people in the community that also approach us. So we use those structures to be able to pick the people that we needed to come here today. The Office of the First Lady, apart from this intervention on empowerment, which I said is a collabo, also has some other strategic areas of support and intervention. And one of them, which we are very strong on, is sexual and gender-based violence, war against drug abuse, making the boy child responsible and relevant at a very tender age. Also, you know that I'm a senior girl child, so I am also an advocate for the girl child, encouraging them, ensuring that they can be what they want to be and be the best at any time. And as my position as First Lady, to act as a role model to so many girls out there, to boost their confidence that you can be whatever you want to be in life. We also have programs on the senior citizens, in which we go to visit the senior citizens in the community. We cannot forget our elders because they have served our nation. And so when they retire back, apart from just calling them into a town hall, we have decided in the Office of the First Lady to actually go and visit them in their habitats. It has taken us a long time to be able to put this together. We did our training way back in November or so, and we're just doing the handing over to you in March. It shows you that a lot has gone on. And you are also aware that these things, the prices are going up every day. So it will be very, very unfair, for you to get this thing and then just sell it off. Please use it, and also use it to teach somebody else.
Some of them commend government for the support.
The Lagos State government has empowered us in different ways. Like, for instance, some people, they empower them with a grinding machine, some were vulcanizers, and me particularly, I was empowered in the barbing section. I was given clippers and a generating set for me to start my business. So I think this is a very good initiative by the Office of the First Lady of the Lagos State, and I pray that God continually blesses her.
It's actually an opportunity for me. I'm a chef in Yoruba, or local, I don't know what you call it in English. Yeah, I'm with this now. It's like I was not expecting something like this. I was not expecting something like, but when I came out, like, wow, this is like a winning team for me. I just want to say thank you and God bless her so much.
We say God bless her and give her more grace in Jesus' name. We are very grateful.
This also is going to be helpful for the school because as a young boy and as a hustler, this will help me in some ways, like buying my handouts and other stuff. It stop me from calling home and other stuff.
Since 2019, thousands of people have been supported through the Community Sensitization and Empowerment Program, and the latest 350 beneficiaries have been asked to become employers of labor and also grow the economy.
From empowerment program to Lagos regeneration. This time, the Lagos state government has announced its plan to restore the glory of Lagos Island and unlock its economic prosperity by remodeling the area. This is according to the State Commissioner for Physical Planning and Urban Development, Mr. Oluyinka Olumide, who made this comment at the Lagos Island Model City Plan Stakeholders Meeting held at the Muzon Center in Lagos. Take a look.
It's the power of planning.
This is the first stakeholders meeting to discuss the Lagos Island Model City Plan initiated by Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration. The State Ministry of Physical Planning and Urban Development convened this meeting of concerned groups residing on the island and other partners in charge of the Urban City project to deliberate on the remodeling plan. Oluyinka Olumide is the commissioner in charge of the regeneration plan and takes the lead, highlighting the benefits of the Model City Plan.
In clear terms, the major aim of Lagos Island Model City Plan are to develop an inclusive Lagos Island Model City Plan that will address the aspirations of citizens, enhance the special characteristics of the area, and plan for the sustainable future growth and socio-economic development of Lagos as preferred investment destination in sub-Saharan Africa. It is important to state that the Lagos Island Model City Plan conceived basically to correct the negative impacts of the partial implementation of the expired Lagos Metropolitan Master Plan 1980 to 2000 on Lagos Island, such as slum development, rundown infrastructure, illegal conversion of approved buildings to other uses, overcrowding in our various communities and units, flooding experienced in Isaleko, and building collapse, among others. We are quite familiar with this, the recent one being at Itafaji area of Lagos.
While government insists on cleaning up the area, others appeal to the leaders in the area to enlighten the youth on a project for Lagos Island.
Planning is a great thing to do. Planning is what everybody wants. But the beginning of it is always very difficult. And to do planning, you have to clean up. That's why I am the cleaner. To make my brothers, my mother, my sisters, and everybody in Lagos proud, we have decided to start cleaning Lagos Island to make sure that Lagos Island is better than what it is now, and that my brother, my uncle can be happy. They can drive around Lagos Island as they used to do in the 60s, in the 70s.
We should enlighten our children on the way they will manage the new Model City Plan. They should not engage the people that brought this from outside Nigeria. They should not go and be threatening them. A lot of projects that stop in Lagos, you'll see some people, they will go there. They will say, without giving us money, you will not do it.
The company in charge of the project presents the final draft of the Lagos Island Model City Plan, expected to be completed in 2040.
The social foundation we have is to guarantee a minimum livability and well-being standard for all people, like access to health, services, food, energy, housing, affordable housing, education, proper education, and so on and so forth. This diagram showed us two different worlds. The one on the left, called degenerative world, or where all other development, 100 years of development was really in that degenerative development. Why degenerative development? We harm the environment. So this sustainability, you have resilience and you have regeneration framework, which we are adopting in this study. And we highlighted the main issues there, which are the facts. We studied, we surveyed, we analyzed, etc. And we identified clear goals, which are really priority of our development.
Other participants say more consultations must be held to ensure that the people are not sent out of their historical heritage.
We lack development. We don't want to be thrown out of our community. We have seen it in so many areas. When you say you are doing development, by the time you finish the development, the people of the area will not be able to even pay for it. Government, the past and the present, created the problem of Lagos Island. You must solve it.
It's a wonderful development, but a whole lot more questions need to be answered, and there should be a whole lot more collaboration with the stakeholders, and several meetings should still be held until what we are doing today is premature. It should be a holistic package that will result into a conducive living facilities for socializing, for economic development, for recreational development.
The indigents of Lagos Island welcomed the Model City Development Plan, which will last for a period of 16 years, but all they ask is to be carried along in the regeneration agenda.
Lagosians, it is no news that the present administration of Mr. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu delivered projects in different sectors of the economy through the themes agenda. With this success in mind, the second term of the present administration has included social inclusion, gender equality, and the affairs of youths in its agenda. Now, we have the themes plus agenda. With this, no one is left behind on account of their social status, gender, or age. Lagosians, be prepared for another 4 years of a total revamp in all sectors. Ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, àjùmọ̀ṣe ni o.
Finally on the program, another 1,455 Lagos State retirees have gotten over 4 billion naira as pension payment, being their past service benefits prior to the commencement of the contributory pension scheme in 2007. The Director General of the Lagos State Pension Commission, Mr. Babalola Obilano, urged the retirees to be wary of fraudsters who may come around at this time when they receive their entitlement.
The guaranteed period of 10 years will kick in.
Just as promised by the state government, another set of retirees have been selected to receive their bond certificates after 35 years in service. 1,455 of them are here at Agidingbi, Ikeja for the 104 mega bond presentation ceremony organized by the State Pension Commission to ensure their long service entitlements are delivered to them.
Once you are given this bond certificate, I'm begging you, daddy and mommy.
Before the presentation, an official of the State Pension Commission takes time to educate the pensioners on the difference between single and double-face bonds that will be handed over to them.
You join service maybe 1st January 1991, your bond will have a single face. But if you join service in the 80s, 87, 83, 89 and the likes, all right, your bond will be a double face bond. All right? So that we can understand this thing. Your bond will have a double face bond. All right. So, also, during the course of their service years, they started in Subeb, they are teacher in primary school. But along the line, all right, they cross to secondary school or even into the mainstream. All right. So, their bond may also have a double face. All right. And only bond oloju meji. So, I want to make majorly are people employed by Subeb. All right? Even if you are employed by local government, all right, your bond is a single face. You left one state and you transfer your service into the service of Lagos State. So your bond will have an attachment. What it means is that after collecting the share, the service rendered in Lagos State for those periods, the period you have served in that state, Kaduna ni, Osun ni, Ibadan ni, Aboyo, all right, we will give you an attachment to go and claim your benefit for the period you worked in that state. However, I understand that some of us have even collected our benefits in that state or in those states before now. So you may not need to collect any attachment. But if you have not done so, you have not collected, you have not been given a letter to take to that state, then after today, you may have to come to our office.
The Director General of the State Pension Commission commends the senior citizens for their dedication while in service. He announced that their benefits is over 4 billion naira.
Today, the administration of Mr. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu will present another set of 1,455 retirees with the sum of 4,004,753,065 naira 15 kobo only for their past service benefits prior to the commencement of the contributory pension scheme in 2007. I think we should give the governor a good round of applause. When he came here on the 16th of February this year, he promised that in March he will pay 4 billion. He has actually paid over 4 billion. So we should say thank you to Mr. Governor. I would like to thank Mr. Governor, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, for his unwavering commitment to the welfare of the people of Lagos State. He has continuously prioritized the needs of pensioners and approved policies to ease the financial burden on the retirees. He has also promised to clear all backlogs before the middle of this year, so that the state will be on a pay-as-you-go basis. I would also like to advise our retirees. Sherry, I won't want to men, don't have to go pay my own thing. Mama, I'm buying a Lurichi scheme. Pay the back from a logo you see. I'm a double of. We run more power. The back to go in John to alone. A shower, work pem, cake, badra, the salary got the mafishi. You would soon get alerts. You give them some time because of the holidays. Your PFAs would call you. You will get alerts from them once the money hits your account. If after 2 weeks you don't hear from them, then go to them. But give them time so that they can do the processing. If after 2 weeks you don't hear from them, then go to them. They should have processed your monies by then. And when you get to their offices, if you are not happy, don't sign any document. If you do not understand what they have told you, please just step outside. Call us. Like I said, my number is on the internet. Call me, call my brother, the executive director. If you call them, they don't pick, just call us. If you are not happy with anything, don't sign. Call us. The reason why we're employed is to ensure that you do not have any problem in retirement.
The State House of Assembly is also giving an assurance of prompt payment of their dues.
Our speaker, your speaker, will make a resolution on the 14th of February 2024 that this money must be paid within the 6 months. And we only to see how proactive the governor of Lagos State. By on the 15th, this money was paid. That shows that there is a collaboration and cooperation between the Lagos State House of Assembly, your house, our house, the house that above the stand of excellence, that's very proactive, and that the yearning of the masses and our people who have suffered tremendously is very, very important, is very crucial for us. And I'm happy today and being part of the people here to witness the presentation of the bond. I want to go without mention the VG and the team for doing well, for being proactive, for making this day a great day for us. It's a great day as far as I'm concerned. Many have gone. We should thank God. And that is why I sang that song. Every one of us need to rejoice. Every one of us need to applaud the governor of Lagos State and the Speaker of Lagos State House of Assembly. I want to say it here clearly. This is the only state in Nigeria that holding no pensioner. By May this year, everything will be here by the special grace of God. I want you to believe in the governor. I want you to believe in the Lagos State House of Assembly. We were all your servants, and we are going to do your bidding.
Some of the retirees commend the state government for addressing the bond certificate in a short time.
It is a thing of joy that you have worked, you have retired, and you are invited to come forward to take your entitlement, and you are here, hale and hearty, physically yourself, to take what has been your own due from a government that appreciates the services of all its staff. And we must say that, because a few weeks ago in Lagos, the state government did a ceremony like this where about 1,000 people received retirement bonds. On today's occasion, we have 1,500 others who are receiving their bond today. So it is a thing of joy. It is a thing that we appreciate government, because in some other places you could wait for 3, 4, 5 years. Of course, in the past in Lagos it was also similar, but thankfully, since the Babajide Sanwo-Olu administration came on board, there appeared to be a conscious effort to ensure that we begin to close the gap.
I remember my sister got her own 3 years. We got our own after 3 years, and I'm very lucky to get my own earlier. They are doing a good job, and they should keep it up. We hope that others will get their own earlier than us, by God's grace, and God will help them.
First and foremost, I thank God Almighty, and I thank my ministry, and I thank our indefatigable Governor, Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu. I feel great, I feel excited.
It's another phase of life entirely for these retirees who are ready to continue the journey with high expectations.
That's the program for this week. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Ayotunde Balogun. Remember to obey all state laws, help keep the environment clean, and please stay safe. Till next time, it's bye for now.